back with another video after my first semester of college. And is that lipstick on my teeth? 1 second. Sorry about that. Back, and teeth are lipstick free. So in today's video I want to talk about something important, which is depression. Now, there's a lot of negative stigma surrounding depression and mental illness in general, and even talking about it, but I feel like it is very important. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. I'm going to be talking about mental illness, specifically depression. So depression is a mental illness or medical illness that negatively affects how you feel, how you think, and how you act. It causes feelings of sadness, loss of interest in hobbies, emotional and physical problems, and it can decrease a person's ability to function at home and at work. It's very common. Many people have it. You can't look at a person and tell that they have depression because it doesn't affect your physical appearance. Well, it could, but in the way of how you're taking care of yourself, because depressed people sometimes just don't have the energy or the motivation to want to take care of themselves, brush their hair, brush their teeth. But in reality, a functioning person with depression, you can't tell that they're struggling. Oftentimes you'll hear people say, I'm so depressed, or this is depressing, or some variation of that. And it's important to be able to tell the difference between feeling sad or upset and having actual depression. There's a huge difference. And so to be able to distinguish the difference between the two is very important. And so I'm gonna list some indicators of depression, and it might help you to be able to figure out if this is what you're going through or not. So a person dealing with or struggling with depression may experience loss of appetite, or eating a lot more than they usually were, causing weight loss or weight gain. They may have a decreased or lost interest in hobbies that once really made them happy. You may have trouble concentrating or thinking or making decisions. Low self-esteem, feelings of worthlessness, suicidal thoughts or thoughts of death. Not sleeping or sleeping too much, sleeping when you're not tired, so just sleeping to sleep. Those are all indicators of depression, and I'm sure there's more. These are just the ones that I could list off the top of my head. I will put a link down below to the website I looked at for this information, so that you may be able to do some research of your own on the topic. But if any of those symptoms sound like something that you're dealing with, you may want to visit your doctor or a health professional to get an actual diagnosis before seeking medical treatment. If you are a person who does have depression or is dealing with some other mental illness, don't feel like there's something wrong with you or it's your fault, because more likely than not, it's not your fault. Depression can be genetics based. It can be caused from your environment. If you're continuously around violence or experience neglect or abuse, or it could be just a chemical imbalance in your brain, which can't be corrected. But depression is treatable. There are many coping skills to help with that, and I will list those as well. So many people see a psychiatrist for their depression, for medication to help them to be able to overcome and work on eliminating the depression. There's also many different kinds of therapy that you can try. It's not just one type of therapy where you're sitting in a chair and talking to someone and telling them your feelings, but that is certainly a good way to help with the issue. There are also many other ways to deal with it that aren't really medical related, but having a healthy diet, getting good quality sleep, avoiding alcohol because that is a depressant, and getting regular exercise and staying active. Those can all help you in battling your depression. Some other ones that I recommend include journaling. It's kind of like your own self-therapy, as well as self-care. Like, you know, if you want to go get your nails done, go get your nails done. If you want to go buy those face masks and have your own spa night, do that. Go get your hair done. Make sure you're fighting that depression and just making sure that you feel good, you look good. And yeah, because when you look good, you do feel good. Well, maybe not, but I know when I look good, I feel good. So, and I know a lot of people feel that way, but that's besides the point. It's just the same. So what prompted me to do this video is my own personal struggles with my own depression. I've had depression for 5 to 6 years now. It's not something that just goes away on its own, and even with medication, it's not a quick fix. You know, it takes time to work, and even after that time, even once you think, you know, it's gone, you know, it's still like you need to it's good to keep up those, whatever got you out of it, it's good to just continue doing. I know for me, I sleep a lot. Sometimes I just sleep to sleep. You know, I'll be like, you know what, I don't want to do this or something, or I'm stressed, I don't want to think about this, let me go take a nap. Or sometimes I'll take a nap. A nap is anything under 30 minutes. Anything over 30 minutes is no longer a nap, but who really follows that? But I'll find myself taking naps. Then like I'll wake up 2 hours later, and after about 30 minutes, I want to go back to sleep. So it's just like I don't have a lot of energy, and I'll get like little bursts of energy and motivation. I'll be so excited, and you know, there's all these things that I wanted to do and that I've done. Like, you know, how I tried to get a modeling career, and I was doing blogging, and I have this channel. You know, I wanted to post once a month, but it's like I've been doing it every 3 to 4 months. You know, I wanted to be a musician. Still haven't dropped that mixtape, but don't worry, it's coming, and it's gonna be fire. Oh my god, I'm so weird. But yeah, and there's so much more that I want to do that I'm so excited to share with you guys. You know, my depression has gotten in the way of a lot of what I want to do, and you know how consistent I am. And this is kind of like my first step to being able to be consistent and really go where I want to go, and really take my career somewhere, like make a career. And this is kind of like an outlet for me, you know, just being able to talk about these kind of things with the world and whoever's watching. But anyway, what helped me before through my tough time is meditation and spirituality. Meditation and spirituality is what was the main thing that really helped me through. I don't know if you've heard of the pastor, I think he's a pastor, maybe a minister, Joel Osteen. I read his books. There was one book I think called Think Better, Live Better, and it was all about changing your perspective, your mindset, and that really helped me a lot. I started listening to his podcast, and even if you're not religious, if you take the word God or anything of the religion out of it, it still totally works. I totally believe in the power of the mind and the power of words. You know, I did vision boarding, which was very fun. That's kind of like collaging. It's like you go through magazines and you cut out what you want to see in your future. Actually, I have kind of like a word board back here that I've been working on for a little bit. I don't know if y'all can see this, but words like recovery, the rise, invest, finish, laugh a ton, self-worth. So just surrounding myself and creating those positive kind of things and especially in a pretty attractive way, or what I think is pretty, it helped a lot. And like putting, like, if you want a car, putting a car on there. If you want to get married, put a wedding ring on there. You want to do something with makeup, just cut out the CoverGirl logo and put it up there. And you know, you can look at it and use it as a motivation and really try to manifest that into your life. What also helped me was positive affirmation. So that's like writing down, looking in the mirror, and just saying positive things to yourself. Like, I am beautiful, I love myself. Whether you believe it or not, whether it is true or not, just saying that and just manifesting it into the universe, and it'll come true. You know, you'll start believing that it'll become true. You won't even have to say it to convince yourself, because hey, you'll think you're beautiful as fuck. I also do therapy, and that's helped me a lot, as well as mentoring, therapeutic mentoring. Those are all great. I'm forgetting the word. Services. Those are all great services that you can try and that may really help you. And also just giving myself time to heal, time to do all this, time to change my perspective, my mindset, time to turn my negative into positive. Just time to build myself. I think it took me about a year. And during that year, that's when I first started this. First started my Instagram page and first started my blog, which is pretty amazing. But yeah, you know, that helped me too. Being able to kind of create something for myself, of myself, to try to help others while helping myself at the same time. So just giving yourself time to heal is important. It's not gonna happen overnight, you know, it takes time. The first step is recognizing that there is a problem and that you need help to overcome it. That is the first step. And then you go on to asking for that help and then receiving that help. Something that I feel is important to say is that happiness does come from within yourself. So if you're going through a dark time right now, don't look for anything outside of yourself to try to fix it or make it go away. You know, getting a husband or a wife or a boyfriend or a girlfriend, buying that fancy new sports car or that new house, you know, it's not gonna really take away the problem. You know, it's all about you getting the help you need and your mindset, how you are feeling. So that's it for today. That's all I have to say. And I want to say that I haven't gotten a camera yet. Surprise, surprise. So my camera has actually been shutting off and shutting on. I just deleted both Snapchat and Spotify to be able to have space to finish recording this. So share this video with friends, family, on your social medias, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, wherever. Just share it. It may help someone else. If it helped you, let me know in the comment section. If I've ever helped you or any of my videos, feel free to comment. And if you feel comfortable, you can comment your own experience with depression or mental illness in general, and what helped you to overcome it or what's helping you to overcome it. And this can be a safe place for us all. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe, like, comment if you feel comfortable. I love all my supporters, all my followers, all of you that are in my DM supporting me and asking me, you know, if I'm okay and where I've been and stuff. But I'm not about to get sappy. Just know that all the support I get, even if it's just a like or a comment on Instagram, I appreciate that. I appreciate that so much. I'll put all my social media accounts links down below and where I got my information from. Please know that my DMs are always open and I'm here if you want to talk or discuss what's been going on in your life.